Ferrari 812 GTS is the kind of Ferrari that stops being just a car the moment you hear that naturally aspirated V12 come alive, because underneath that long, beautifully sculpted hood sits a 6.5-liter V12 producing 800 horsepower and 718 Nm of torque, revving all the way to 8,900 revolutions per minute and sending its power through a 7-speed dual-clutch transmission to the rear wheels. Ferrari claims 0 to 100 km per hour in under 3 seconds and a top speed of more than 340 km per hour. But what really makes the 812 GTS special is that it delivers all of that performance with a retractable hardtop. So when the roof disappears, you are not just driving the Ferrari. You are completely surrounded by the engine, the intake, the exhaust, and that unmistakable high-revving V12 character. And this particular example takes that factory masterpiece and gives it a much more aggressive personality through NOVITEC, with exposed carbon aerodynamic components, a redesigned front spoiler lip, carbon details around the hood and side air outlets, revised rocker panels, carbon mirror trim, a carbon rear treatment, and those dramatic NOVITEC forged wheels developed with Vossen, including a staggered 21-inch front and 22-inch rear setup with two 75/30ZR 21 front and 335/25 ZR 22 rear tires. NOVITEC sport springs drop the car by about 35 millimeters, lowering the center of gravity and sharpening the car's stance and handling, while an optional front lift system can raise the nose by about 40 millimeters when you need to deal with speed bumps or steep ramps. Then comes the part American performance car fans are really going to appreciate: the NOVITEC high-performance exhaust with sports catalysts and active exhaust flap control, which can push the V12 to 840 horsepower and 751 Nm, cutting the 0 to 100 km per hour time to 2.8 seconds and raising top speed to 345 km per hour. And the factory 812 GTS was listed in the US at around $433,765 MSRP for the 2024 model year before options, while the NOVITEC upgrades are additional and vary according to the exact configuration. So there is no honest single fully modified price without knowing the car's specification. That combination is exactly why this Ferrari hits so differently. It has the raw sound and response of a naturally aspirated V12, rear-wheel drive, open-air driving, serious high-speed capability, forged wheels, carbon fiber attitude, a lower and more aggressive stance, and enough craftsmanship to make you stop, turn around, and look at it again. Ferrari built the masterpiece, but NOVITEC gives it a personality. And for someone who wants a Ferrari that feels louder, sharper, more dramatic, and unmistakably personal, the 812 GTS is about as special as a modern V12 gets.